Welcome back. All good?
Oh, my editing life.
Welcome to another 10 questions with ADU. You.
Yeah, this one's actually really, really exciting because we don't even know these guys. Their parents reached out to us and asked if we'd like to come and say g'day, and we've come. We're under the awning. We don't even know their names yet, so this
It's cold too.
And it's it's cold.
Yeah.
We're in Exmouth.
We're in Exmouth and we got jackets.
Where it never rains.
You don't.
It's raining.
Yeah, mate,
He's in denial.
He's in denial. Well, we don't want to be putting this on in Exmouth, do we?
No, there's no swimming with whale sharks today.
Not today.
All right, so the first question is actually a very, very good one for us today, and that is, who are you? So what are your names, and are you on social media? So if you are, what's your social media handle?
Yeah, so I'm Morgan.
I'm Dane.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, Morgan. Hi, Dane.
And this is Basil.
Hey, Basil.
Basil. And social media handle?
We do. We actually have 2 social media handles. So one is our sort of fun page, I guess. So
Okay.
that's 4-wheel drive destination.
4-wheel drive
So
destination,
is
there we
that
go.
for
It's a 4.
WD
Yep.
destination.
okay?
Well, all right.
Just to make it easy.
Easy, wonderful.
Easy.
And the second one is actually our business,
Yep.
which is Credit Collective.
Oh,
Credit
cool.
Collective. And
Awesome.
again, that's
Okay.
no underscores, no nothing.
No.
It's a
Oh, credit.collective.
dot collective.
Okay.
Credit.collective,
Perfect.
there we go.
Yeah,
Yep.
so 2 Instagram handles. Are you on Facebook as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same handles?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, just no dot between the collective and
That's
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
TikTok, Facebook.
No, I'm not cool enough for TikTok.
Neither am I, no.
I'm in charge of the TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Even though it's our truck platform, I'm in charge of
Yeah.
it. Okay, so question number 2. Where are you from?
You want to take this one?
Yeah, from Gold Coast.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
good old GC.
So the hinterlands,
Okay.
Gold Coast. So
Yeah.
That's a good area. That's a nice area. You don't want to say
Both of you?
Southport or
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
And you've always been there, grew up there?
I did. I
no,
grew up there.
I grew up in Port Macquarie, New South Wales.
Okay.
But yeah, then GC.
Yeah.
Did a stint in Melbourne for a little bit. And then back to GC.
Actually,
GC's
Gold
home. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have acreage there.
Yeah,
Oh,
beautiful.
It's tucked up out the back.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Which part?
Wonga Wallen area.
Okay, that's stunning there, mate.
Yeah, it's not
It's
a bad
beautiful.
spot.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, we're very happy there.
Yeah. Have you been to the car museum out that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, just around the
We
bend
literally
from
live
us,
like across.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Away.
What's the
I've
name?
got another couple good mates live there.
What's the name of the car museum? Is it Gold Coast Car Museum?
Gold Coast Car
Yeah,
Museum.
yeah,
yeah.
I have not been taken yet. I've been
We got a private tour of it with the owner.
Oh,
That
nice.
night when I went out to dinner with him, and
Yeah.
man, I was blown away.
Yeah,
Literally
yeah.
blown away. If you get there, Gold Coast Car Museum, literally amazing.
I'm still waiting to see it.
And the
You'll see
cafe,
it.
absolutely.
Oh, the
amazing.
food there, the restaurant.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the
They
best
turned it
restaurants I've eaten at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I agree.
service and the food was phenomenal.
And
Yeah.
they have like karaoke nights there,
Yeah.
so we're that close we can hear the karaoke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Do you know a
That's
guy called
pretty
Chris
cool.
Roach at all? Gen Y Hitches.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
just
he
down
lives
the
like
road.
3
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Chris. If you're watching, mate,
Yeah.
g'day, brother.
It's a small world.
And congrats on completing Fink too. He completed Fink.
Yeah.
So
sure.
on your buddy. All right.
That was not off topic at all.
No.
So question number 3 is how long have you been travelling and how long do you plan on continuing to travel?
So just over 5 months
Okay.
travelling. We kind of have an end date. We're going to do the 12-month.
Okay.
Because we rented our home out, so
Yeah.
it's when the lease ends. But anything can happen, anything can change as you learn quickly on the road. And
Exactly.
Yeah.
just who knows?
And we probably should have mentioned we have a almost 2-year-old who's not on camera at the moment.
Yeah.
but-
Okay.
So that's sort of.
He's
well
gone
as
for a
it
walk
is.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the grandparents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bit of peace.
Yeah.
Bit of peace.
Yeah, this
It's
one-
not really peaceful with me now. And I got a headache too. We
He
went to
needs a bit of
Whalebone
peace and
last
quiet.
night.
He's got a little bit of a hangover today. Got a bit excited at Whalebone last night.
Yeah.
Ben Jance was playing.
Thanks, Derek.
Yeah, we're out with Derek and Jade from up in the island, and Ben Jance was playing, and
yeah.
things escalated. And Jade and I went to the night markets, and Derek and Chris stayed in. Didn't go to the night markets, and we got back, and there was a bit of slurring going on.
Whatever. It's not.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So you guys don't really have a specific stop date, like you'll do 12 months, but if it's any, you
Yeah.
can continue.
It could, it's
Yeah.
fluid. It could change.
Fluid,
Yeah.
they're loose
Best way to
plans.
be.
It's the best way to be,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
It is,
I agree.
Okay, question number 4 is what are you travelling in? So van, car, etc.
Yeah, so we're running the Sojourn Zone RV.
Yep.
In a
What did you
bunk
call
van.
it? Sojourn.
Sojourn.
Okay,
It's a
can
weird
see it up
name,
there.
isn't it? Do
It
you want to know what
is.
it means?
Is it
I think
French?
it's something to do with was it a bird?
I think it means to travel or something.
travel or
like
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Well,
Does it change all their
journey,
names?
kind
They
of
did.
journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, once their new models came through, they just renamed, rebranded those. So this is one of the new ones, wrapped with it, and towing it with a Y62. A great touring platform.
Awesome
It's a
setup,
nice
mate.
looking Y62.
Beautiful Y62. Yeah.
It's right behind the camera. You can't see it, but I will insert some pics of the setup so you can check it all out.
Collective Patrol. It's there.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's an awesome tour.
What are you guys running, like power, water, power systems, that sort of stuff?
Yeah, so they switched to red arc, so 800 amp hours of red arc batteries, 1100 watts of solar, 3000 watt inverter.
Perfect setup.
Yeah, 350 litres of water, something like that.
Yeah.
And then all lithium in the Patrol, no AGM at all. So
all red arc in there too?
No. What are those batteries? They've escaped my mind at the moment. But yes, twin lithiums in there for starting batteries. They're linked straight off the alternator, so fast charging.
Not Enerdrive?
Yes. We've got an Enerdrive 2600 watt inverter. And a
but
couple
direct
of
alternator charging, that'd be Victron or something, is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
you're right.
Victron.
So Victron, Enerdrive and Red Arc. Woo!
Yeah,
you got a big one.
So best of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah. And do you have water in the Patrol as well?
Just water on the back for washing plates and stuff when we do day trips, because we did want to set that up for obviously doing day trips and bits and pieces. So, and prior to this, we did a lot of swag camping and things. So it's kind of whole setup is meant to be obviously full off-road, and same thing, just doing some remote stuff in the Patrol.
You need the car set up as well, hey?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, you do.
And even with days like this, we're going to overcast day, you get 5 a days, doesn't matter how big your power system is, if you can't replenish that.
100%.
It's good to back that car up and plug in the Anderson plug and the inverter and push in nearly 80 amps.
Silent generator, mate. Silent generator.
100%. So.
Well, that wouldn't be too silent, that would it? When it's idling? No, that'd be noisy.
It's a welcome sound though. So
it is a nice
good soundtrack.
It's better than generating a
100%. Yeah.
So it's the not so silent generator.
So that's a common thing, having the setup in the car as a silent generator. So many people might not even know that.
Yeah,
so if you have a good system in the car, you can plug in and charge. So you don't need to carry a generator. So
that's right. And if you've got enough batteries in that, you really don't need it running. It'll draw out. Even if you chuck in a couple of hours of charge, you can only run that for an hour or two. And generally through the days, you're travelling every day, you're in your car every single day.
It's always
charging. She'll charge back up. And it's a great combo. It works really well. We haven't wanted for power or water for that matter.
Perfect.
Perfect. Do you have gas in the van at all, or are you electric?
It does have gas just for the barbecue, but everything is...
So your hot water and your heating
is gas.
Is gas.
But it's also electric for the hot water, but everything else is Safari induction cooking, inside, outside.
Yeah.
Everything else is...
And you like the induction?
Yep.
Best, isn't it? It's the best.
Absolutely.
It's the best.
Yeah.
So they put a gas one outside though?
So I've got power and gas out the side here for the Barbie and run induction on both ends obviously.
Cool.
And I run another Safari induction in the car as well.
Very similar to us.
Very similar to us.
Yeah.
We've got 3 inductions or something? 4?
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
3 inductions, yeah.
If one stops working, it's all good.
Actually, like one just did.
Yeah, we've got one that stopped working.
It happens.
It's all good. We've got another 2. Okay, so number 5 is if you could change one thing about your setup, what would it be? It literally could be the brand of tyres, it could be a whole different Caravan, it could be anything, and you get an answer each.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a tough one, this one, it always is.
Yeah, look, it is a hard one because we've had a few vans, we weren't entirely new to this, so we really did take our time to get in our mind, our dream setup. So when I think about that question, it is really hard. Like, I'd be really picking to choose something. Maybe one more solar panel just to be greedy.
Yeah.
You know,
well, that was like the guys last week. They didn't have anything that they wanted to add, except she wanted maybe a lounge inside and an inside bathroom, I think it was. But they were perfectly happy and they loved their setup. So if you love it, you love it.
Yeah, look, and it's these horses for courses. Like, a big American touring truck would be great, but at the same time, like, we like hard off-road, and we do put Patrol through its paces.
So it would make sense then,
not exactly, but would I want one? Absolutely.
Actually, I know what you'd want.
What?
You want a boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boat. Okay.
That's a
All right.
pretty
You've got it.
actually.
You've got
That
it.
is, yeah,
You've
that's
got
the
it.
one thing you've
It
said.
does have a
Ooh.
4.5 ton GVM, so boat can go on there.
Oh, well, you know people buy them when they're over this side. They're like, oh, we can't be here without a
Quick,
boat.
let's start googling boats.
Next minute, they've got a boat on the roof.
100%. Yeah, you're right. You hit the nail on the head, actually.
I
That's a good
A
one.
boat.
Yeah.
That's probably the only thing we don't really
Yeah.
have.
Sweet.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the shopping
So
list.
Would you put the boat on that list as well?
Is yours the same?
Yours
I
would be
wouldn't,
different.
but yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like before we actually set out, given we have a dog and a baby, I was like, I have a list of criteria for us to go.
Yeah, that was like me too. I had a
I
list
can't
too.
go until I have these things. And then, so we've got all those things.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty content.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, like you say, it's not your first rodeo.
No.
So you know, you just
Yeah.
learn over years of different setups.
So
Yeah.
how many vans have you had?
So this is the second full-size van
Yeah.
and multiple camper trailers, and before that tents and
Yeah.
like
Swag.
swagging
Very
tinnies.
similar to us.
Yeah,
Very similar
yeah,
to us,
That
yeah.
progression.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You learn a lot. Every van,
Yeah.
you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's just one of those things, I guess. Totally different styles of camping. Like I never really wanted to be in a van. I like the idea of canvas, and even the rain on top of canvas. There's something about that.
Well, we can hear it. I'm sure you guys
Yeah.
can hear it as
Yeah.
well. The rain on the canvas on the awning right
Like
now.
that real style of
Yeah.
camping in the swags and stuff has its place with us, but
Probably not with a baby and a dog. Though.
100%. So again, we wanted to be comfortable, and we ended up here, and we're wrapped.
Yeah.
Just
Yep.
does the job perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Perfect.
awesome. Okay, number 6. Do you travel with a budget or just wing it? So this is where your business comes in as well.
Yeah.
And do you make money on the road or are you using savings?
Sure.
And then what did you do before? So there's kind of 3 questions in one here. So we'll
questions.
start
Yeah.
with the do you travel with a budget?
We set it. We
started
yeah.
with a budget.
Started with it.
Everyone
As
starts
so
with
many
one.
people
Oh my
do.
goodness.
Yeah.
And an ever-changing world
Yeah.
affects that dramatically, and every
100%.
state you go to affects that dramatically.
Yep.
Depending on what you do, like.
How far you drive.
Yep.
So.
where you
How many
stay.
swimming with the whale tours
It-
you do?
Absolutely, yeah, and it gets a lot more expensive as you come to this side,
It
WA,
does. Yeah.
as you are in Exmouth where we are currently. But
At WA, you've got to increase your budget, don't you?
you do,
Yeah.
yeah. So to be honest, do we travel the budget? Look, we have like an idea or like a goal what we try to stay within, but we don't get too upset with ourselves if it
Yeah.
goes
Yeah.
over.
Well, you can't be hard on yourself.
You
You'll
can't.
save in some places anyway, and you spend
Yeah.
more in
Yeah.
other places.
100%.
So.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you can make it back, but the memories you can't. So
No, you can't, that's
you
right.
Just,
Exactly,
to us,
yeah.
we try and treat it like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You don't want to be kicking yourself that you didn't do something
Yeah.
because of the budget. you
Yeah,
know?
that's
Ab-
right.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so and what did you do for a job before you hit the road?
So I work for a university.
Okay.
Yeah, so I do marketing and
Oh, do
data
you?
analytics and that sort
Oh,
of thing.
fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds
I know,
great.
it's thrilling.
I don't mind marketing. I think marketing's fun.
Marketing's fun.
Yeah, you
It
guys
does-
I don't know about analytics and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff, but it's necessary.
Yeah,
It is necessary,
It
yeah.
is. So I'm just on leave from work
Okay.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My early background's mechanic.
Yep.
Then moved into dealerships. I was running dealerships, and then last 15 years doing finance
Cool. Okay.
within car dealerships and out. And
Nice.
now we specialise in caravan finance, car finance, touring packages, and
Cool.
things. Purely only because it's our passion where it drove, and
Yeah.
I like what I do, so I just mix the two together.
So this
There
is
you
the
go.
do, this
If
is
you want
the
some-
do you make money
Yeah.
on the road? So so this is your business and that's the
Yeah.
Credit Collective.
That's
Yeah.
Credit Collective.
Yeah.
So I've got a small team back, a little boutique team back at on the sunny coast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That run all of our deals for us, and I just facilitate things
Yep.
and manage
Nice.
from afar and make sure that the customer service is there that we want to maintain.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So if people want to get in touch with you, is it a website or is that
Yeah, we've got the
Yep.
website.
creditcollective.com.au?
That's
it
it.
is. Why not?
You've done
Clever cookie,
You've done
man.
this before.
We've done this before, yeah.
And on Insta as well.
Okay.
Is probably the easiest way to get in contact with us. But
We'll leave the details down the
Yeah,
bottom
I'll
anyway.
put
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, down there a bit further north.
I think that one's just an important one just to touch on because
Yeah.
it's there is a lot of people out there offering a service like that, but I think it's different. What I've learned over the years is having someone who lives and breathes this style of lifestyle
Yeah.
and knows a little bit about one, what are you towing with, what are your weights
Yeah.
up. We like to ask those questions as well, just to help out.
Perfect.
Just to make sure, like the last thing we want to do is put someone into something that's not right for them.
Yep.
When we've got the ability to intervene then and just say,
Yep,
look, maybe we
absolutely.
could go down this path, we can help with this way. the easiest part is getting you the funds for it.
Yeah.
The hard part is just making sure you guys are happy and safe in your setup.
You got to
So-
save
You've got the
people
right
money
thing,
and
yeah.
a whole lot of headache if you can do that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and trust us, we've learnt the hard way, and we won't make that mistake again.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all have.
Oh, we literally all have. We have
A
too.
lot of years of learning, man.
Absolutely.
And as horrible as they were, you wouldn't take them back because you've learned from them.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh,
Little
100%.
part of it.
Yeah.
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 All right, question number 7. What's the best part about this lifestyle?
You want to go first?
Yeah, you get an answer. Eh?
I'll go
Not drinking beer at Whalebone. It's definitely not my favourite.
Oh, you loved it last night.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
When
now
you're
it's
at
not.
the
Yeah.
I just like that this is a circuit breaker for
Yeah.
life. Like,
Reset.
That's a really cool circuit breaker. I like
Yeah.
that one.
it
Yeah.
is, because just grinding away doing your thing, as you
Yeah.
need to, everybody sort of has to work and
Yeah.
all that. But we've had this opportunity to get out and just reset and
Yeah.
sort of, especially with a little family going on, it's nice we can be with him all the time, and so that's that's my
Yeah.
sort of favourite thing.
Yeah, and a segue on that, I think it's that's a big part of it. Your life is hectic, and that reality becomes, well, it doesn't have to be your reality until you come to something like this and take the bold move of doing something pretty crazy, is
Yeah.
what people call it.
Oh,
People
yeah.
do call it
And
crazy,
as you
yeah.
start going down this path, and you come back down to planet Earth, and you leave all this other stuff behind. It's, for me, the amazing thing is meeting like-minded people as well. Like
Number one
it
answer.
is really interesting.
Yeah.
You don't get along with everyone outside of this, but the people that you do chat to, it's incredible how much we have in common.
Yeah.
And the conversations, I have to say, are just, I don't want to say they're better. I think
But
there's
they're
more
better.
depth.
Oh, better.
I just think there's
They're more
more
in-
depth
yeah.
there around the
Yeah.
campfire, and
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's because you just relate to them so much. And I have to say, because I speak to a lot of people, like, for me, that's it's actually been amazing. I'm just so happy that we can reconnect with people on a whole nother level. In this day and age,
Yeah.
you just get back to basics.
And you can just kind of relax and let your guard down
Oh,
and
yeah.
just actually talk to people
Yeah.
in a genuine way.
It is
Yeah.
a different feeling.
And maybe
Yeah.
because you have less time with people too. You might be only with
Yeah.
them for a few
Yeah.
nights
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So you
Although,
Everyone's so
although you
distracted
think
in a
that,
normal
you think
life,
it's a
though.
short time and you've got 3 nights. Next minute, you're in the
Yeah,
next
it's
stop
the
and
same.
you're the next stop.
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah.
travel with you
Just,
anyway.
just keep on being
Yeah, we're travelling with 3 other patrols that we met on the road.
Yeah,
Like,
see?
it's
There
just,
you go.
it
There
just-
you go.
yeah,
There you go.
it's
And
just
you
cool.
make friends for life and everything on the road.
100%.
So many
Yeah.
close connections with people.
Yeah, some
It's
of our
amazing.
closest friends are people that we've met. All of our closest friends really
Yeah.
are people that
Yeah.
we've met
Pretty
on the
much,
road.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
So nice. Yeah.
All right, moving on from that one. What's the worst part about this lifestyle?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. I guess, look, we travel with a 20-month-old. And
He's not the worst part.
there's-
That's not very nice.
No, I'm just saying.
He's amazing.
I guess it's well, it's a small space at the end.
Yeah.
And that can get old pretty quick sometimes.
It
So,
takes a bit of time to adjust to that,
It
doesn't it?
does. Yeah.
But like for me, I'm going to say caravan parks. Like I'm just not a massive fan of caravan parks. Like, they're here and they do their thing, but like camping to me is out in an open space.
Not with a caravan
with
next door that
yeah,
close.
yeah,
that's
it's not my
right, yeah.
cup of tea. They're a necessity and they have their place, but for my style of camping and for what we like to do, give us a big field or next to a beach or...
Well, we're the same.
Yeah. It's,
But unfortunately, in places like this, you've got there's no camping. There's
They're
just,
necessary.
they are necessary. So
but
And every now and again, it's nice to have some water and some power.
Yeah.
Every now and again.
It's
and
like
then
a treat.
refill to get out of it and get going
That's
again.
it.
So.
That's it. So they have their place, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Did I answer your question for you?
No, sort
Yeah.
of. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was just going to say more, like, with Oliver, our son, it does take a village with a kid, and so we
Yeah.
do miss our family and our friends.
When you're on your own,
Family
you're on your own.
and
It's
friends.
hard,
Yeah.
yeah.
Family's a tough one.
And we're lucky at the moment we're travelling with my parents, so we've got a bit of help, and
Yeah.
that's been nice.
Like
but-
right now, they've taken him off for a walk,
Yeah,
which has
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
helpful.
to interview,
Yeah.
but yeah, it does. There are times when we've been feeling quite isolated. So,
Yeah.
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 That's the number one answer, isn't it?
Yeah, missing family,
Family
and
and
friends. And it's the same for
friends,
us.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
missing our kids and
Yeah.
parents and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hmm.
Okay, this is a tricky one. Number 9 is your favourite location and or adventure. We hate it when people ask us, but we're asking you anyway.
Yeah.
I actually think that's easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so far. Now,
Yeah.
we've only been travelling for what, 5 months?
5.5
5
months. Yeah.
Flinders Ranges for me. Was
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Really
Yeah.
remote in the Flinders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
loved it.
Specifically for Morgan, I think, and me too. It is a bloody hard question. I have to say, look, I love Tassie. to pieces.
Yes.
I think just the whole thing with Tassie, with the short drives, the most beautiful scenic drives you can imagine, a massive variety, an amazing culture. From mountain biking to good coffee, like they literally have everything.
Well, they have everything there. They literally offers everything.
So you guys just came back from Tassie, right?
Yeah,
we started
went straight to Tassie.
How long were you there for?
We were there for 6 weeks.
7 weeks, So
and you could spend a lot longer there.
We could have been there for months.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
probably the best adventure in Tassie was the Western Explorer
Western
Road.
Explorer Road, like it was.
That's the forward driving.
Which
one is that?
So this is no one really has documented this one, and I found it, and we didn't really know what to expect. And this road is extremely pretty to drive, and it kicks off from like Arthur River.
Yeah. Oh yes.
All the way down to Carina.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
That's where you have to touch.
Is that where the barge is?
Yeah. Yes. But you can't get the barge without big rigs.
Yes.
Yes. I know. Yes.
It's a super scenic drive. It's a super scenic drive, and it's just one probably on top of our list for that type of thing. Oliver's coming back in.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. You've been in the dirt.
I've been in the dirt.
Sit on mummy's knee now.
Hey. Yeah, so we've been up that way. We didn't go all the way up there, did we? No, we went from Trial Granville Harbour, Trial Harbour, was it? Yeah. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
The West Coast is so untouched.
Yeah, it is.
It's stunning.
Absolutely. It was a bit of an adventure for us, and but look, chuck in Esperance and Exmouth, and everything's up there.
Yeah.
I think the mainland's got a bit to catch up for me. For
I think
Tassie,
so,
we were lucky with the weather, and all the ducks were in a row. So, but we had a great time.
But piece of advice: spend minimum 2 to 3 months in Tassie. I think. To really experience it, and even then, you can't experience properly. You can spend 6 months, 12 months there.
We say this to everyone that we talk to that's been to Tassie. I'm from Tasmania. Grew up there. We've done so many trips to Tassie, multiple trips in our caravan. We're going again this year for 2.5 months. This time we're mountain biking everywhere. But there's so much to do, so much to see. You can spend a year there. I don't know if you'd want to do it in the winter, but I mean, there's cool stuff.
Yeah, that'd be different experience in the winter.
But Tassie is so underrated. It really is.
And can I add another thing to that is it's not completely packed.
No, it's not.
You're going to get there, guys. That is a big thing about travelling. Like, it's busy out there. It is. That's just what's happening right now. And Tassie, like we had so many camps to ourselves.
You know what? Tassie is terrible. You don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't go.
I think the barge is broken now.
Tassie's not running anymore.
Don't bother trying to book it.
You get sick on the barge, don't you?
Sharing the secrets.
Big thumbs up from us.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Oh gosh, where are you from? Oh no. Question number 10. Potato scallop or potato cake?
Oh, it's scallop.
It's a scallop.
Oh!
Scallop for sure.
You wait till we start filming 10 questions when we get to Tasmania.
We're not going. We're not filming. Camera's broken. Barge is broken.
Question there.
Dong. Okay, well that's great.
That was easy.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 11. We do give you the option to answer question number 11. Would you like to answer question number 11?
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
don't you?
Excellent.
I have no idea what it is.
Okay, question number 11 is, how do you find your intimacy as a couple, not just sex, but that as well, in a caravan with a young child? Obviously, he's so young, so it's not as tricky as if he was like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But how do you find, I guess, your relationship as a couple? Has it brought you closer? Do you fight more? Do you get along better? And your relationship, I guess, in general?
You're thinking really hard about it. You're thinking if he's going to give the right answer or not.
I know why it's question 11. And you give people the options.
Well, to be honest, we get a lot of people that ask us, how do you guys live in each other's pockets all the time? How is your relationship? And those people that have kids, how do you go being intimate? Like, how is it more? Is it less? Is it better? Is it the same?
I would say at the start, there's always that adjustment period, right?
Always.
I feel like if you
Get off my back.
I'm going to go hide in the bark room for 5 minutes, but I actually think now better.
It seems to me that you either go one way or the other. Like, you hear the horror stories of people living so close together, and then just going, no, it's not for me, we're going home, even split up. Like, you hear those stories. Or you hear the people that go the other way, where the family unit gets stronger, our relationship gets stronger, and I think that just is a testament to the foundation of your relationship and where you start from.
What I was going to say.
And all of the other stuff comes with that.
It's definitely majority of people get closer.
I think it amplifies what your relationship was before you started out.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's brought us a lot closer.
If there are cracks in it, they'll become chasms.
Oh yeah,
and if,
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
That was a good one. Easy one.
Yeah. It does kind of answer it. We'll leave it at that.
So we'll make sure that you're sticking around when we ask your parents what it's like.
I know my parents are going to watch this.
That's why we make it a relationship.
Maybe get a few campsites down from each other.
Sometimes he's got the footy a little bit too loud.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this episode of 10 Questions with ADU. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Adios.
Guys. Cheers.